Hey there folks, this is GreenXI, welcoming you back to the Green Vlog. Today is the 4th of September. It is the 2021 edition of my birthday vlog, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to show off what I've had, what I've bought myself, what others have bought me, and what I've done. So, on the day of my birthday, I had work, so it wasn't great for the first half of the day, but then I got home and I had a Chinese with some other family around and everything, and that was really nice. So that was my actual birthday. Present wise, my sister got me this Ready Player One. You've probably heard of it. Most people have, I think, by this point. It's like an 80s sort of nostalgia book. It's a novel, but there's a lot of 80s stuff thrown in, and I remember it because I'm 31 now. So I was sort of borderline 80s, 90s kid, and that means that I remember a lot of the 80s stuff because the culture sort of blurs into the 90s kind of thing. You know, you got your Donkey Kong, you got your Ataris and all that sort of stuff. So that book, I've only read 50 pages and it's pretty good. I will say there's not much plot yet. It's all, 50 pages of description of the world in virtual reality living kind of thing. He's currently going to school and he's going to school in a virtual world, so they got all the resources and it's amazing and a lot better than his real school because he was bullied and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, he's got a shit festival life, but the virtual world gets him out of that and into something that he really likes. So I'm enjoying that so far. Once I've read it, I'm gonna watch the film, I think. My parents, they bought me Tormented Souls. I heard this is like it's survival horror, very heavily based on like the classic Resident Evil, Silent Hill kind of stuff, and that's perfect to me. That's my type of horror, more than modern horror. So I'm hoping it's good. I heard it's quite budgety, but I think if a classic Resi or classic Silent Hill came out now, that would feel budgety because there's not like all amazing movies and stuff to it. So I'm happy with budgety, as long as it's a good classic survival horror style game. Key items, unlocking doors and all that sort of crap, So that's what I like. So I'm going to try that soon. Actually, let me know what you think. I'm considering doing a blind let's play of it soon. Once Suikoden 2's over with, obviously. I'm considering it. I don't do blind very often, so it's an option, So, with a bit of money that I had in cards and stuff like that, I got this t-shirt, which is really nice actually. If you haven't heard of Blakely, Google it. It's a proper website, it's proper popular. I found it on Facebook, but it's not like one of those smaller clothes websites. It's a nice one, I can guarantee I've got plenty of stuff from there and it's always been good. Like, I always go for extra small and it's a nice fit. So, yeah, their clothes are nice. And I also bought myself this, which I'm very excited to listen to more of. I've only listened to the first 10 tracks. It's the Zelda 30th anniversary CD. It's Japanese, but it works, it works in my car at least, in Britain, so yeah, it's got loads of stuff. I don't know what the tracks are. I'm finding out as I go along. So I've listened to the choices they've made for the Zelda 1 tracks and the Zelda 2 tracks. They've just moved on to Link to the Past at about 11 tracks in. There's 2 discs. The first disc has 52 tracks to it, and the second disc I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. What to say? 41. So there's a lot of music on here and there's a lot of Zelda games to cover, so they must pick 4 or 5 tracks from each Zelda game up until, I don't think it includes Breath of the Wild. I don't know. Is it? I'm not bothered about that because I don't think Breath of the Wild has that good of a soundtrack compared to other Zelda games. So I'm a huge Zelda fan, so it's good for me. Here's the actual CD case, and again the same as the sleeve on the back. If we have a look inside, we've got disc 1's in my car, so that's why that's not there. And disc 2, there we go. Disc 2 is nice, it's the sort of Hyrule Corkery sort of green colour. What's on this? It's like a booklet at the front. Let's have a look, is it? Might be a poster. No, it's a booklet, So, here we go. And inside is like the typical, reminds me of the Wind Waker sort of colours on the instruction manual of Wind Waker. It's got a bit of explanation about each of them, I think. And it's got which tracks and which track numbers they are from that game, so that's really nice actually. I like that a lot. I don't normally keep the CD cases. I got a wallet in my car, but I might keep this in there so that I can see which games refer to which tracks. You know? So yeah, I'm really happy with this. This and the t-shirt came today. That's what sort of got a firework up my arse and got me doing the video, you know? Hang on, you can get in there. You can do it. There we go. So it also came with this, which is a couple of art cards. I'll open it again. Took a bit of effort to get them back in. So here we go. It has got, from the beginning, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link to the Past. Yeah, I wasn't sure from the artwork then. Link's Awakening. Hold on, let's do this properly. Yeah. Ocarina of Time. That's a nice choice for that one. Majora's Mask. Very dark, as you'd expect. It's the first time I've looked at these properly. I had a quick look to see what it was. That was it. The Oracle games. Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker so much. Four Swords Adventures. Another very good game. Twilight Princess. Probably my favourite Zelda. Phantom Hourglass. A game I played quite a few times when it came out on DS. But I can't remember. I remember being really addicted and loving it. But I can't remember liking the... what was it? You take your hourglass and you have more time inside this repeated dungeon. I didn't like that so much. Spirit Tracks I wasn't too fussed on. Skyward Sword, same really, even with the remaster. I like it enough, but it's not one of the better Zeldas in my opinion. Link Between Worlds, that was really good. I've only played it once though. I can't remember much of it. And Triforce Heroes, I played a ton of with strangers online, and it was so good. So much fun. I recommend it hugely. The only downside to Triforce Heroes is that it's region locked, so you can only play with friends from your region. Otherwise you're playing with strangers. Fine by me. I don't know if the servers are still going. They're still going, but I don't know if they're very occupied. I don't know. So anyways, yeah, that's the CD choice I made this time. Yeah. Chuck that back in there. 2 secs. There we go. So, that's everything I bought myself to do with like my parents' money and stuff like that. A couple of mates bought me some stuff. One of them bought me the 2 Spider-Man films out so far, the newer type, with the 3rd one coming out soon. I'm really happy with that. I'm going to rewatch them, and then when the 3rd one comes to the cinema, I'll go for that. So a couple of Blu-rays. And I've read these up until how much he's written, but I haven't seen the show at all. So seasons 1 to 7, he gave me these. I think he had them off someone and he'd never watched them. But I can't wait to give them a go because I've heard how good they are, at least up until near the end. So I'm looking forward to that. That's a lot to catch up on. Once I finish X-Files, I'll probably move on to that, my next big DVD project. So I did for mate now. He got me some from Moonpig. Not just from Moonpig, but I like this. I've never had a Moonpig box before. I like this. It's for you. So, yeah. Inside, some sweets. I am a big sweet person. Anyone who's been watching who used to watch my vlogs when I did them regularly, I love my sweets, especially sour ones. So this is amazing. And they're vegan as well, but they're really good. The fact that they're vegan seems to make them less sort of chewy. Still chewy, like they're still chewy sweets, but just different, you know. But they're really good. So, so really nice. And he also got me a card from Moonpig as well, but I'm not going to show that off because it's got photos and stuff on there. That's a little bit, maybe a little bit private for you, Bill. I don't know. But, you know, it's like a Sonic one, like yellow and Sonic colours, you know. Nice. He also got me these 2. He's been trying to get me into more Clive Barker stuff. and I'm very happy to. It's like his short stories. I think his most popular story is probably Hellraiser. They're not in these, but you know, they are them. So the Books of Blood. I'm looking forward to trying them because they're short stories. I can just read one now and again. I read a fair bit, so that's good for me. That's really good. So that's everything physically that I bought and had given me and everything else. But on the day after my birthday, I booked a day off work so that I could do some stuff. So with a mate, we went to the cinema and saw 2 films. I saw what we've seen. Hold on. Candyman, the remake. That was pretty good. It was a bit repetitive. Like, there's only so much you can do with a man in the mirror who, when you say his name, you know, comes up and kills him. But it was very creative with how it did some of the kills, even regardless. Like, I won't say too much, I'll spoil things, but it was pretty good. I'm glad I watched the original first to have a bit of an understanding before going in. I will say there's a lot of sort of Black Lives Matter stuff going on in the film, which makes sense because in the original film it was about that sort of theme anyway, even long before it became a thing. But there is a lot of it. If you're not into your sort of political correctness and that sort of stuff in your entertainment, I understand it's important, but in your entertainment specifically, then maybe Candyman in for you. But it's pretty good, it's gory, it's bloody. What more do you want from horror? The second film we went to see was Suicide Squad, the new one. That was bloody good. I enjoyed that a huge amount, especially the starfish. And Harley Quinn was amazing, as she was in Birds of Prey. That actress is doing really well with Harley Quinn. I can't think of her name right now, but yeah, she's a bloody good Harley Quinn. I haven't seen that much DC, Marvel, sort of comic booky sort of stuff. I haven't seen that much, but I enjoyed this a lot and I understood everything that was going on, so that's all I care about, really. Yeah. Also, on the same day, we tried to get into this Chinese all-you-can-eat, but they were shut until the film was on. So we went next door to like a British pub restaurant, you know, pies, cooked dinners, chicken tikka, which ain't quite British, but I don't know. It seems to be in every British pub restaurant sort of place. So we did that. We had food. I had the chicken tikka, and it was bloody good, to be fair. So that was the day after my birthday. That is everything to do with my birthday, actually. So I'm gonna end things off here. I hope you've enjoyed. I wanted to make sure I got this out. So this has been Green XI. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. See you again in a bit.